My name is Stephanie Carvajalino. I'm the youngest of three sisters. I was born in 1996 in Colombia, a beautiful country in South America. I have always had an awesome relationship with my sisters since we are only 1 year apart. We have always hang out together, have common friends. We have a very strong relationship. June 13 of 2006 is a day I will never forget. Even though I was just 6 years old, I remember every single second of this day. It was around 1 p.m. when I stopped feeling the air passing through my lungs. I was so nervous that I started to run. I remember my house like a dark closed box. Yes, I was having an asthma episode. And the most I looked for help, the most I felt desperate. Later on, I heard a loudly voice that asked me, Steffi, are you okay? Steffi. And the only thing I could hardly say was, no, Danny, I don't feel the air. Immediately, Danny, my sister who is 7 years old, took a decision that will definitely change the ending of this story. Daniela took my insurance card, called a cab, and took me to the hospital because there was no one else at home. My parents were at a business conference out of town, and my elder sister Karen was with our Nana in her cheerleader practice. When we arrived to the hospital, we did not know the procedure to get attended, but after some minutes, finally, a doctor helped us. When we were finally in the consulting room, the doctor said that I needed an injection, but Danny remembered that I'm allergic to some medicines, so she said no. First, I have to call my parents to ask for authorization, and the doctor said to me, a 6 years old girl, if you do not put this injection, you could die. So of course, the anxiety filled up my body, my heartbeat got crazy, and the air was each second less. Soon after, Danny came and said, my dad said no, so he didn't approve the injection. Suddenly, Daniela talked to another lady in the hospital. She was really kind and helpful. She understood that we were one sister acting like an adult and her little sister trying to find a solution. She calmed us down and told us that there was a treatment for this asthma called nebulizaciones. Although Danny was a 7-year-old and she did not understand very much about all these complicated names, she held my hand and said that everything was gonna be okay. In an instant, I felt better. I was secure and I had a strong faith that, as Danny said, everything was gonna be okay. Then the nurse came and took me to this wide room. I seated in a chair. She brought the equipment for the nebulizaciones, and I started to relax. I finally felt the air passing softly through my lungs, and I felt that I could breathe. At the end of that day, I started to believe in real love. This was the best explanation that I found to understand how a 7-year-old girl could save my life. I think that this story could help society to understand that love is a strong power that could save many lives. In my story, it's my sister saving my life. But in the world, love, it's a strong power that could solve many problems. In society, this could resolve many internal family problems, violent situations, decrease the number of kids with low self-esteem, rebel kids running from their homes looking for love, and many other problems that our society is facing today.